This is not the first time that actually I have seen a take like this when it comes to Pokemon Pokopia. And the rest of the comment says that, this game feels more like what, the show and stuff like that, how you interact with Pokemon, how, there's so much more than just the battling aspect and training them up. Slice of life type stuff. And I'm in total agreement with this. And with the modern like mainline games, we kind of gotten more with those quality of life things going on, like feeding your Pokemon, having camping sites and things like that. But this game is more on like the survival mechanics of things like that. Sleep, nourishment, environments, things like that, how the environment interacts with certain Pokemon, just kind of like how it would in Stardew Valley, Minecraft, and things of the like. And being able to incorporate all of those aspects is one of the things that's really, really interested in me. And if they can incorporate something like that into some of the mainline games going forward, I think that would be a sick touch up when it comes to adding dynamics to the games and stuff like that, because also that can have influence on battle mechanics too. Real environmental factors that actually have a role in battle mechanics. And then also, if there is like a slight battle DLC, another thing that this commenter ended up putting into their comment, that would be an interesting thing. However, I would kind of want a game like this, actually, once I start playing it and everything, depending on my experience. If this is more of like the life farm, what is it, cozy simulator that it's intending to be, then I kind of want it to maintain its own identity with that, and then have the turn-based games really capitalize on some of those things, because you can borrow different aspects from different games and stuff like that, switch in and switch out new features and stuff like that. Pokemon's been doing it for decades at this point. But I feel like with something like Pokopia coming out, there is aspects of this that could really see a coat of fresh paint in some of the mainline Pokemon games to really add that immersion into your adventure going through whatever the new region is in Gen 10. So, yeah, as a lifelong fan myself, this is a very, very far departure of what I am personally used to. The craziest spin-off game for Pokemon I have ever played personally is Pokemon XD and Pokemon Coliseum. Still heavily relied on some of the core mechanics of some of the mainline games, but were spin-offs nonetheless. My personal favorites, though. Best spin-off games in the entire franchise. But maybe we actually might have another one to group in with that. We'll see.